Well, good afternoon. If you've never been in part, welcome. This is Beachwalker Outdoors, and today we're going to look at a place that's local for me, and that would be Inver Riverside Park and Jensen Beach. Now, they just made this beautiful boardwalk that goes out over the mangroves, and luckily you'll get to see some turtles. There'll be some birds. I haven't seen any alligators. There is some tarpon, some little snook in here too, but they just built this and it's beautiful. It goes around, you walk down here and it goes around, and you'll see it opens up into this main little pond in the front, but you're going to walk all the way around, come back out the other end, and it's about a mile and a half through or around. So see if we can see. There's a little turtle. See him? He's just coming up there to say hello. A lot of little sliders. But when we come down here into the main part, you'll see a lot more wildlife. But it's just a beautiful park. And then here's where you'll definitely see a lot more turtles and some baby turtles, mostly sliders, a lot of minnows. They're just so used to people just feeding in them. But this guy right here, if you can, I don't know if you can see him on the camera, but they just keep fighting. Every time I come out here, I see these two. They just keep biting each other. I don't know what's going on there, but it's kind of funny to watch. But there's a little baby one right there, and he's literally just feeding. There's like little minnows around him, and he's just feeding off of them. So, got the turtles. There's some baby ones. It's pretty cool. Say just keep walking back here. It goes all the way around. You never know what you might find. I haven't seen a gator yet, but I'm pretty sure there's at least one or two gators back here. And this just opened, so it's almost July now. It opened up the beginning of May of 2025. Here comes a duck. And right here. That pretty little duck right there. And then you got the mangroves over here. It's really beautiful. Did a great job. So whether you like to walk or just get out in the nature, there's always something, and there's always some kind of turtle begging for a piece of bread. There's little seats here. There's actually water right here. If you want to turn up there, there's actually some plugs too. So if you ever want to bring something electronic with you, you can plug in right here. Look at these turtles, are like just everywhere. And then they get this nice little like tiki hut that was built here. Kind of represent the Indians that were born here, and so you can come out here, have a picnic, just have a good time. And then you run into squirrels too, like Mr. Squirrel right there. And now you can go either up and around the shorter distance, you can go down the long one, and that'll take you all the way around. It'll take you out to the sailing center that's right down here. But how beautiful that is. Mud daubers, see all these little things right here. Actually, they're like almost like wasp, but they don't sting you. They're just called mud daubers. So they're right in there. They're all on the trees. A whole bunch of mangroves. We've kind of been low on water, so it hasn't rained in a while, so it is a little kind of low. but when the rainy season comes up, it'll be a lot higher. So they're coming up into these two little turtles. See if we can sneak up on them. So there's two little guys sitting right there on the tree. So they're just youngins right there. Got cute they are. Of course, there's all those minnows too. Hopefully we'll see some tarpon. Yesterday I saw a school of tarpon, so I'll check those out. But there's the plugs where I was talking about. So they got plugs maybe on every corner. So if you need to plug something in, you got access to the plug right there. So this is usually where I start my walk, and then of course I'll show you around the whole park. But then we come around again, we come right to the other side of the bigger pond that's in the middle. Let's see, maybe we can see those fish. They were here yesterday. Oh yeah, there they are, right in the middle. Whole school of tarpon right there. Them. Not very big ones, but look at those. Nice little school of them. It's pretty cool. See, that's a healthy ecosystem, and I'll be assuming that they're feeding on these little glass minnows. Some of them about really small, they're like 3 or 4 pounders. They're nice and healthy though. And then this one, these are so cute, the little baby turtle on top of them. Look at that, that's pretty cool. And then he just comes right back out to where we started at. And then we'll pick you up right when I get to the pond. So hold on. So as we're coming out, there's some blue jays right there at the end of the boat. Those are pretty cool. Let's see if we don't scare him too much, but I'm pretty sure he's gonna go. There's a blue jay. That's pretty cool. And there he goes. So then we come out here and gonna head towards the big pond. Good morning. So then we come out, you come around this corner, and this is like the main pond, and this goes all the way around. We get some ibises over there. A lot of people sit here and walk. They walk their dogs. There's a children's museum right over there, so you can take your kids inside. There's a lot of activities for the children. And then we come to the main pond. You got one big turtle standing up on there. And then inside this whole pond, there's bass, there's mylan cichlids, crappie, bluegill. So if you like to fish and take your kids out there, there's a lot of those. There's one big turtle. I don't know if you can see this farther out with a GoPro, but there's one big turtle out there. Some covering, a lot of benches. It's beautiful out today. It's probably like 90 degrees right now, but it's kind of really hot out. But it's a good day to get out there and walk. And so this is the back end of the pier that we just walked on. There's a wood duck right there. What we might be able to see, I know a few days I ran into, there's a little bit of ducklings. It's about that time. So we might be able to see, she's down here, mom and her ducklings. So let's see if we can see her. I'm not sure if she's here though. Yesterday I saw her right over here. Let's see if I can see her. Might be able to. I don't see her right now. She was real stuffy yesterday. She was hiding out. I don't see her right now. Let's go down. Let's see if we can see her. I do not see her. So, it's not our lucky day. Well, we'll keep walking. And like I said, it's a dog-friendly place, so. Let's see. Hey guys, how you doing?
Yeah, good.
This would be Indian River Drive right here, coming from Jensen Beach to Stewart. There's a little flower garden right there. They call it the butterfly garden. So you can get down. There's a bench over there. There's a lot of little butterflies over there. A lot of plants. So it's real pretty right there. Look out there. A little walkway right there. So here you can, if you have your loved ones pass away, you actually can donate a tree to somebody that's passed away, or just a memory of somebody. They allow you to do that. The prices vary of price of trees, but I think they start at like $50. So this is the main entrance to Indian River Drive, Indian Riverside Park, 1707 Northeast Indian River Drive, Jensen Beach, Florida. And it's open 24/7. So when we come around here, I'll show you the fishing pier. Inside there's a water fountain where all the kids can cool off and play during the summertime, or during year round. You know, it doesn't get really cold here, so you can bring your kid down here, have a good time. So like I said, this walkway goes all the way around the park. We're in the middle of July right now. We're seeing the front entrance to the water fountain right there, but we'll show you on the back end. That's a Francis Lanford Center. Inside there you can have weddings, parties, conventions, whatever you want. Just got to contact the Martin County Parks and Recreation Department. And there's usually on the weekends you can always catch something that's going on. It might be a run, might be a fishing tournament, paddleboard tournament, run, or anything like that. So always something to do. This was closed. I've been here since 1980, and this was closed. This is called the old FIT building, where they had a college, and it sat for a long time until the county did something with it and made it a beautiful park. So if you ever want to look that up, looking at Indian Riverside Park, Jensen Beach. I'm going to give you more information on that, but I remember it's passing this for a long time and it just sat here empty until they finally made a park out of it. So they do take care of it and maintain it really well. A lot of shrubberies and greenery. They just put these condos in there here. There used to be nothing here. So, but I'll show you where you can launch your paddleboard or kayak really easy. Parking lot comes all the way over here. The restroom's right inside there. It's also up on the deck. There's chairs that you can sit in and enjoy it. I'm going to take it right to the water's edge. We're going to get to where most people spend their time here. Got this little catwalk right here where you park your boat. I take my paddleboard here. I have an inflatable and I bring it right here in this nice little beach area. Literally just walk down here and it kind of opens up to a nice little white sandy beach. A lot of times nobody's even here, so you get to see this gorgeous area. It's a little low tide, but it's still beautiful out here. And then that's the fishing pier that goes out there. A lot of fish caught off of there, mango snappers, snook. During the mullet run, when the bait comes through here, a lot of tarpon. So this is really a nice space just to hang out if you want to bring your family. Across the way right there, so that's the Stewart Causeway. And right over there is a Dolphin Bar. You can get something to eat over there. So as we come out of here, I don't know if you can tell, but there's the main building. There's pavilions that you can rent out, protect underneath. There's barbecues, so you can do a barbecue and stuff like that. There's Wi-Fi, food to everybody. Flip this over like this so you can see better. So, there's the fishing pier. See. A lot of little kids, they just come down here wade in the water with their moms, and dads bring their little boys down, little girls down. And have a good time on the little beach. So right here in the Riverside Park. There's the fishing pier, goes all the way out. Lights come on during the evening. And here's another beach area. You can see kids just hanging out. That's always cool. And of course you have the water fountain where the kids can play, get wet, cool off during the summertime heat. So that's always cool. And then you got a place to hang out. So maybe a sailing net there. And then you got the bathrooms right there. That's always cool. And then you got the outside there. This is the back of the Children's Museum. You have a playground, interactive activities you can do with your kids. And then coming up here is the water fountain that you just put in. Let me show you that. Hello. Right up here, there's a new water fountain they just put in. It's got some pelicans, a wood duck, osprey. This is beautiful. That's the entrance to the Children's Museum. Then I'm going to show you where the amphitheater is. There's actually a little amphitheater. And during season, because of course we're in Florida, there's seasons. So I'd say from the end of October all the way till about March, they'll have live music down here. Mostly local bands. Hey, hi, Mr. Squirrel. Lots of little squirrels. Can't see him. He's right there. He's just doing his thing. Hello. How are you? And a lot of those guys. So we took you around that part. I'm going to take you around where the amphitheater is in the back of the mansion. So you come through here. You're going to see the Indian River Lagoon. We're probably going to see some of the boating centers. So there's bathrooms all over the place. So everything's very accessible. So get up here. It's really gorgeous out. And you can plan weddings here. There's a gazebo. Beautiful place to have a wedding at nighttime. And there's a little sailing boat. Kids Sailing Center is right next to it. There's the amphitheater. So you can bring your lawn chair or a chair. Maybe form right underneath here. So there's a beautiful area right here. You get to see. Really gorgeous. And coming up here, that's the mansion right here. So this used to be, they call it the mansion, but this used to really be where the nuns, they had a convent here, and the nuns used to live there full time way back in the 1930s and 40s. And had all this area. There was a pool right there that covered that up, but they keep it well maintained. It's beautiful out. Across the way is Hutchinson Island. That extends from Jensen Beach to Stewart. So, you got a lookout thing right here. Let's see the boats right there. See if I zoom in for you. See the boats. All up there. One out there, right there. And just like at the lookout tower right here. Like a little pavilion part where you can look out. And it just takes you to the end of it. So I'll put all the information on the bottom of my page. I want to thank you guys for sticking tuned. Always like and subscribe. And get out there and enjoy the outdoors. Till time, it's the Beach Walker, and he's out.